Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Monique warns Shannon Sharpe about dating younger women. Shannon Sharpe go to her, ask her for help, said he's confused. He's a big goofy and he don't know what the hell is going on with the dating world, and he want to know what's going on, and Monique gives it to him real raw and uncut. You know how Monique do it. Sit back, enjoy the content, and this joint is sponsored by Cashbox. All right. All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. This joint here is Monique warning Katt Williams, telling them slow down. You're moving in the wrong circles, so we're going to get right to it, and we're going to see what they got to say. But, you know, I want to change things up a little bit. I'm going to take it down here. Now I'm blocking them, so I'm going to take it back up here. All right, now I'm going to go over here. I like this joint here. Nah, that fits the setting. Let's ride. All right.
Dating. What advice? If somebody, if a group of women were in here and it's like, come on, they talk to us. How this dating thing? Because it's Mo is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
What you think she mean by she's grateful she's not 56 and trying? We're gonna listen right now and hear what Big Monique got to say.
But you trying to say what you trying to say? Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need.
Because the 26-year-old girl gonna be laying in the bed scrolling through TikTok when you come in hungry, you know, and you had a rough day and you looking around and you see this 26-year-old laying in the bed playing with TikTok or talking to her friends. Something like Peg Bundy. You know, when Al Bundy used to come in, she's sitting down showing what she did all day while he out there dealing with the Russells of the world. But that's where we at. Let's keep it moving.
Need no 36-year-old girl.
I know.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, could you imagine that, though? A female want to go another round and you got to give her a credit card or some cash to go to the store because you can't keep it up. Somebody let me know what's going on with that. Have you ever been in that situation? Be honest. Or ladies, do you know a man that was in that situation? Or men, do you know a lady that was in that situation? Because let's ride. You know, not now, but when I was into my dating thing like that, right? I remember I get with a little shorty and, you know, I do my thing with her, and next thing you know, she thought we was in a relationship. And I'm like, where did relationship come from? She said, no, but I love you. I said, but I don't love you, dog. You know, part of that you don't understand. We met because we wanted to just have fun. That's what we've been doing. That's it, that's all. She's like, no, but I love you. I said, but I don't love you, dog. You know, how else do you tell someone that you don't love them, you just love what they do for you or how they make you feel? Somebody, have you ever been in that situation where someone is loving you but you not loving them, and how did you deal with it? Because that's what it seems like the problem Shannon is having. He's younger, loving younger women, but they're not loving him back. They just love what he's doing for them, and he loves how they making him feel. So maybe he should have just spent his money, kept going, but once he stuck around and started saying he wanted to do an NDA and all of this, that means now you want to lease the coochie. Bad mistake, Shannon. You don't lease coochie. But let me ride and tell you how sometimes we lease coochie and don't know we leasing coochie. I'm bad as away on vacation, right? All soldiers out at war, all truck drivers on the road, and someone is sleeping with the truck driver's girl, you know? They over there every day, they spending the night and everything because they lovers all the way, states away or country away, fighting war, driving truck or music or whatever they doing. Now, they're in a relationship, but now dude, you know, get the feeling like if, you know, that's his girl when he don't realize you're just leasing it until the truck driver come back. You're just leasing it until that Army vet come back. And you don't even know you're leasing it. And the currency that you're paying is you're each making each other feel good for the moment for whatever is going on. But if one get caught up in the moment for whatever one does to the other, then that's on you. Don't come and tell me, but I love you, dog. Wrong dog to love. Because I told you what it was. It was a stick and buck. Keep it moving. All right.
I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that fourth round, she's going to say, hold on. Hold on.
What's she
Let me
gonna
go
do?
get you some eggs and cheese. And
You see what I'm saying? Saying you get with an older girl, right? Like I had this one girl, because you know I love to ride. I had this one girl, right? She was so good that, you know, and I was young girl, I was wild or something. I hit 3-4 girls in one day, and I got with her end of the night. So, you know, and you know, I might dump one, and then I'm chilling. You know, and I'm semi, and she want to go, you know. And she look at me, and she say, hold up. And she go in her purse, and she pulls out a Snicker bar. That's when I knew the power of a Snicker. When I ate that chocolate, it all started over. See how we give you gaming unique Mecca audio? If you're having a little issues, get a little chocolate. Well, she gave me some chocolate for the energy, and BOOM! Boost me right back up. All right? Just like she say with an older girl, when you go down, they're going to make you some eggs to get you some protein and get you some grits. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving.
some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back.
Want
there you
to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. See, come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could
What is your reason to be scared, Mr. Katt Williams? Y'all put in the comments if you think Katt Williams' reason to be scared is reason to be scared, because I think he make a lot of sense. Now, check it out, listen to it, and play it back in your head, and make sure you apply some of this wisdom that Katt is giving you, because Katt Williams and Monique both told Shannon Sharpe, stop it. Slow your roll. He laughed and kikied, and this man, Katt Williams, is going to break it down how white woman could take you down in 2 weekends. But Shannon Sharpe is on his first, push of the second. Let's see what happened for the second weekend. All right? Come on, Katt. You got the floor.
be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth.
Okay, so that's Monique.
Now, what do you think about him saying that? Shannon Sharpe, right, got phone calls and videos and all this stuff caught up with this young lady, not looking good at all. What do y'all think about that? Somebody let me know. Do you think that it's something wrong with a man Shannon Sharpe's age dating a 19 or 21-year-old? Put in the comments why. And I know y'all gonna have a lot to say about that, but at the same time, I want you to tell me, how did you feel when you seen Hugh Hefner married those two blonde-haired, blue-eyed twins that were like 19 or 21, one or the other? Did that make you feel the same way you feel when it's Shannon Sharpe? Because of who he is, or maybe his race, or maybe his color or his creed? Does that make it different? It's just a question. Because I seen you have to with a bunch of young girls there, what they called them bunnies. And I didn't see him sitting in the cell like Diddy. And I definitely didn't see him going through what Shannon is going through. So somebody let me know what's going on in the comments. It's just a question that we inquiring mind wants to know. But the point is, it don't matter who you love, what color, your heart don't see no color, so that's irrelevant. That has nothing to do with it. They're pushing the age thing, but they say that, you know, a female is of age at 18 and a young man is at age at 21. So if a 18-year-old female get with a 54-year-old man, or a 21-year-old young man get with a 54-year-old woman, how would you look at that and be honest about it, and let's be real? That's what we want to know right now. But Shannon Sharpe is in a pickle. Katt Williams told him when he went on the show, slow your roll. He gave the whole play, and now he caught up in the play, and now had people speculating, did Shannon Sharpe break off Katt Williams because Shannon Sharpe made about $5 million off of that interview? Nowhere in any world did they expect to get 100 million views off the video. They didn't expect that. So Katt did it on the strength to look out, go on the show, help Shay out, and then now the joint blows up crazy. Now blows up crazy, and he's 5 million richer. Do you think that Shannon hit him off? That's just the question, right? Because let's ride. Because somebody put in the comments and said, nah, that didn't happen. I'm not saying it happened. I'm just giving you another scenario on how this type of thing could play out. That's like you help somebody out and, you know, back in the days, right? Could we ride? Back in the days, I know a dude that gave a dude, you know what I mean? You know, like a half a key, right? And told him, you could hold it till I get back, or you could sell it. You know what I mean? Just had the money when I get back. So by the time he came back, he gave him the money for the half a key, and he went to buy 5 keys when this dude was only dealing with a half a key. So now the dude dealing with the half a key, he in his body, that this dude that he left the half a key behind and he looked at as a herb or or a non-businessman is now sitting here buying 5 keys that he's not even buying. And now he's pissed off at his man. You know what I mean? So he tell his man, look, I'm going to get the 5 keys for you, but let me work one of them on consignment. And dude said, nah, I can't do that, dog. He said, yo, but I gave you that half a key on consignment. He said, nah, you didn't give it to me. You asked me to hold it. It's a mule. And then you said if I sold it, that pop. So, you know, the mule decided to sell it. And now the mule is showing that he's a stallion and you're just a fawn, you know? So where do we go from there? So now, dude that gave him the half a key, he ready to go kill the dude because he done flipped the half a key into 5 keys and won't give him a key. Do you think he's right for harming this man? Or do you think he made the money, it's his? Put in the comments. We deal with it in the next video if you want it. Put it in the comments, but that's where we at. I just want y'all to understand that we have a thing called loyalty. Even though Katt Williams went to Shay to look out, once they looked out and they made that big old bag, Katt should have sat him down like King Vaughn did when he got his first 100,000 and broke all his soldiers and family members and, you know, friends off, what y'all try and call hitters. But he looked out for his friends and family, you know, and that's where it's at. But could you imagine if Shannon didn't break Katt off with 1 red cent? Did he? Y'all put in the comments and let me know. All right, been up here long enough. Just want to tap in, tap out, let y'all know what time it is. Make sure you subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel at Juanita Mecca Audio, Juanita Mecca Audio, Unique Mecca Audio Prison Story, Mecca Audio TV. And this is sponsored by Cashbox.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio.
Fresh out the can of 26,
Yeah.
he back on the strip, getting back in the mix.
Yeah.
What he mentions a gift.
Right.
You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this.
Real.
Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit.
Yeah.
Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn.
Real.
Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squealing to the cops, make an audio.
Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio, Mecca what? Mecca audio.
Then we gon' do it like. We gon' do it like. We keep it moving like. We gotta do it like.
Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.